Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I've had a lovely day. It's been really sunny here in Lincolnshire. So I'm a Saturday's my Sabbath. I try not to work on a Saturday. You can dig graves on a Saturday. That's allowed in the Bible, so that's handy because that's kind of my job. You can look after sick relatives. You can also clean. It's about purification. So although I can't work on Riley, anything work-wise, decided to finish the clean. I had the vacuum cleaner out, attached to the generator, done all the glass, shined it up like a new pin. What do you think? Glimmering? It's not a word. It looks so much better, but also was able to check any little bits, and it's a lot better than I expected. Lifted the carpets, which have been replaced at some point by a loving owner. It's done quite a good job, but it's foam backed, and the foam was stuck to the base, so I didn't want to pull too much away. Where I did pull it away, there's no rot where you'd expect. The floor pans, sills, all seem to be rather good. So I will remove them eventually, but at the moment I'll leave them in because they came up really quite nice. It's actually nice to sit in now. I might have my morning coffee in there from now on. It's a nice view. But interesting development. It looks as though somebody has been working on that hydroelastic component, the hydroelastic component, the suspension component. And it kind of makes sense in a way because the old one's off and the wheel only has 2 nuts. So somebody has gone to the trouble of taking it off. Would they have then just put it back together? You have to take the subframe off to get the damn thing off. So there is a possibility it's already been replaced by the former owner, or a former owner, who then either didn't have time to complete it or couldn't source one of the pumps to pump it back up. So, as I've got the fluid and I've got the pump, it may just be a case of pumping it up, and that saves me quite a lot of money. So all of a sudden, Riley's looking a little bit more economically viable. Also, I've come into a little bit of cash. Got a little bit of work come in, so burial on the horizon. Cash flow's looking a little bit better. So Riley gets to stay because he's just gorgeous. I even like the colour. I am, of course, a Coventry City fan. It's the city of my birth. Don't go to football all that much these days, and kind of gave up interest when the players started getting silly and falling over and the prices went up, and I kind of stopped having an interest in football for many years. But as Coventry City are top of the Championship by a clear margin, and one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league, hopefully they'll be getting promoted to the Premiership. And so most of my family are Coventry City fans. Everyone who I know is going to be delighted. Well, not everyone I know, obviously, but most of my family members. So yes, spliffing. So Coventry will be playing in a little over 20 minutes. Now playing down in Swansea. It's a tough game, good team. Not expecting much out of it. A draw would be nice. A win would be brilliant. We can handle a loss. Not too many. We want to go up. We want to go up as champions because we haven't won anything since 1987, really. So, all good news for me today. So, I can't stop smiling. Mort's come back. He's injured again. Got a puncture wound to his right paw this time. A big chunk of fur missing off his back quarters, but no injury, and a scratch above his eye. So I'm kind of hoping that by now, because the mating season's from February to October, but late February, I think this year, because it was a bit chilly, they'd have come into heat. He's out there trying to, fight the other males for a little bit of action. And by now, a lot of those available unneutered females will be pregnant, so he'll lose interest. And it's no harm to him not to be going out every night, or sometimes for 3 days, going quite far to find some action. So I'm hoping that this is the last time he's going to get beaten up this year. So there might be after another flush. They gestate for about 2-3 months, 2 months, I believe. And then they're pregnant again. Once they've had their litter, they can theoretically get pregnant, but people will be keeping them in if they've got kittens. So there might be another rash of him getting beaten up and getting into fights in sort of September, but it's unlikely. So hopefully he survived another year without dying in a fight, and next year he'll be a little bit more hench, and hopefully won't lose so badly. So I think I'm like a dog with two tails. All it takes now is a Coventry City win, and my day will be complete. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you all on the flip-flop.